Here I was going to show you how I do my rakers. So I just sharpen this chain. I use these little West Coast depth gauges. You can see that raker is just a touch high. You can see how it catches on my file. So I just put the plate on there and now we're good to go. That one's set right at 25 thousandths, so it doesn't catch. And just switch up to the other side. You can see it catches just slightly. Now that one's smooth, set right at 25 thousandths. Now I'll take this chain and I'll put it over on my grinder, set my grinding wheel to that one, and then I'll just to where it just touches, and then I'll grind every raker on that left-hand side, and then I'll switch it over to this tooth, set my grinder right to it, and then that grinder will just barely touch this, and then I'll cut every single one the same. So this chain, I rocked it out on the right-hand cutter the other day, so these right-hand cutters are actually shorter than the left-hand cutters by a little bit because I had to grind them back to get the rock hit out. So, but by doing your rakers this way, setting each side individually, your chain will still cut straight, but your cutters will, you can run different length cutters on either side. So anyway, that's how I do mine. So. So here's that grinder process. There's that tooth that that raker that I hand filed. I just bring my grinder down. I use my stop. You can see my stop right up there. I just adjust that stop down so I know I'm not going to hit the raker. And then I just back that stop off, bringing that wheel down into that raker. Until I just see it contact, because that's my hand filed one. Now I just spin around and that thing will grind. It'll grind till it hits that. It'll grind till it hits that stop over there, and then it stops. And then every one of my rakers is set right to 25 thousandths. So anyway, the process goes really quick. Especially with this 620 grinder with the hydraulic lock, your rakers are, I don't know, a couple minutes, and you get a whole chain done. Maybe not even that much. I mean, this is a 114 drive length, 36-inch chain that I'm doing today, so it takes a little more, but the smaller, shorter chains like a 72 drive length for a 20-inch bar, or a 84 for a 24, they'll take even less time than this, but you see the process is super quick. And then once you're back around to the one that you already ground, your grinder won't, because you have that stop set, your grinder won't grind anymore. It hits that, you just grind till it hits that stop, and there's my first one. See that? It just, it won't grind anything. Same way here. So then you know your chain's done. So anyway, hope that was helpful.